Right, I look like a ghost. Wow. Halloween was like a month ago, babe. Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emma. Thank you so much for finding me. I don't know how you found me, but thank you. This probably isn't going to be my most interesting video. I'm really not selling it, but this is just going to be like an update on what is going on in my life. So I don't know, I guess it's kind of good because you can get to know me a little bit more maybe. But yeah, anyway, if you are a returning subscriber, that is really hard to say. Are a returning, that's difficult. Anyway, my brain is just everywhere at the moment. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for subscribing. Every time I get an email saying that someone has subscribed to me, I honestly, like, my heart just breaks a little bit with joy. Like, it's so nice and lovely. Also, I had a really beautiful, lovely comment from a girl called Katie the other day, and I just want to say, Katie, if you're watching this, you're a lovely person and that really made my day, so thank you. I hope you're having the best week, Katie, because you're just a lovely person. I also obviously just hope you're all having an amazing week, but you know, Katie's my girl right now. What are we doing today? Why am I in this setting and what's going on with my face? So I'm in a different location. I'm in my sister's bedroom today because my neighbours are getting their whole garden re-landscaped and my bedroom is at the back of the house. So it's just very, very loud. There's lots of diggers and things. Also, my face. I was originally just going to sit down and talk to you guys and tell you guys, like, update what's going on in my life because there's a lot happening. Then I started doing my makeup and I was like, oh, I should do like a get ready with me and then I can talk as I'm getting ready. But by that point I'd already put on my foundation and my concealer, so this is what we look like right now. Basically, I'm going to talk to you guys as I'm getting ready about uni, finishing uni, why I couldn't graduate in July, what I got in my degree, like what was my final grade, dissertation, what I'm doing now that uni's over, and all that good stuff, because honestly so much has happened and it's kind of crazy like how much my life has changed. I actually can't believe it. Like, I wake up and I'm like, wow, how is this real? How has this actually happened? I will link all of the products that I'm going to use in the down bar because I don't want to be like constantly stopping to tell you guys what I'm using, but if you guys happen to be interested or like the look of something, then it will all be linked down below, so you can find it all there. Also, I am not a professional makeup artist. This will not be like a full glam look. This will literally just be my like everyday makeup look, so please, like, don't expect anything too crazy. I feel like I'm just using my hands loads today. Right, now that I've said all that, god, how far are we into the video now? Let's just get ready and talk. I just said I'm not going to talk about my makeup, but I am just going to explain quickly. I'm about to use a liquid highlight, which I love. However, I usually use it when my makeup is still a bit wet, like my foundation's a bit wet, for it to blend, and it's like set now. It's looking very matte. So I'm going to try and use some Fix Plus to like wet it, and then we'll try and put this on. So I don't know how that's going to go. It might go really badly, but I'm just explaining. Anyway, so also I've got a mirror down here, so sorry if I'm just, you guys don't care, you don't care. Ooh. So I don't even know where to begin with this. Basically, I was meant to be graduating from uni in July. July the 21st? I don't know, something along those lines. And I could not. So all my friends graduated then. And I did actually go down to London and see them, which was really nice. They were looking beautiful. So the reason that I couldn't was because I hadn't actually finished my assessments. So obviously if you're gonna graduate, you have to have actually got your degree, know what you got in your degree, so that they can give you your degree. I hadn't, because I had to defer a load of my assessments until August. So basically in May, I was meant to finish all of my assessments, exams, essays, literally everything in May. And then I was going to have a couple of months in London and then come home and start like working in a retail job. However, at the very beginning of May, literally like the 2nd of May, I found out that my mum was ill. So she was diagnosed with MND, which is motor neuron disease. I'm not going to talk like at length about it. You can Google it, but it's horrible horrible disease. Like basically every doctor we spoke to was like, this is the worst thing you can have, really. Like this is what we would all hate to have. And that was really shit, basically. But obviously because of that, I moved home literally like that day that I found out. I didn't go back to London or to uni, and I deferred all of my assessments until August. So that's the period, the exam period, where like if anyone needs to retake, or if they have a situation like mine where they needed to defer their assessment for some reason, they put it back and they do it in August, which obviously meant that I couldn't graduate in July because I hadn't even submitted all of my stuff until August, which was really stressful writing essays in that like environment, because I had enough going on. Part of me honestly just thought, I don't really care, I'll just drop out of uni. Like I'd finished all my lectures at that point, I'd learned everything that I was going to learn, I had got everything out of it that I was going to get out of it. Like knowledge wise, it was just like a certificate, a piece of paper to prove it to other people. However, I did finish all of my essays and everything, and at King's they actually were really good. I went to King's College London, by the way, and I studied English, in case you didn't know. But at King's they were really good at giving you like more time. So even they said like I had till August to do everything, but even if I needed more time after that, they would have given me more time to finish stuff, which was really good. However, they don't change your grades. So my sister's uni, they will like alter your grades based on what they think you should have got, or they just might change your marks slightly, depending on your situation. At King's, they don't do that. They do not alter your marks whatsoever, no matter what is going on in your life. All they can do is give you extra time, which I understand is useful in some situations, but in my situation, with the nature of my mum's disease, things just got progressively worse and worse and worse, and that's just how it is with MND. So like it didn't really help to have extra time, because things were just getting worse and worse as time went on. I'm finding it really hard to talk and do my makeup at the same time. I feel like this makeup is gonna look not great, but it's fine. So I was basically just like, I'm just gonna get it done in August and then it'll be over with and I can just move on with my life, basically. So yeah, I submitted everything and I was kind of thinking it's not going to go very well, because obviously they don't change your grades, and I wasn't in the right frame of mind at all. Like I did not spend as long as on those essays as I would normally spend on essays, for obvious reasons. I like just wanted to spend time with my mum and stuff, and I just had a lot going on. So I did not have a lot of hope for those essays. However, somehow they went well. I have no idea how, but everything went okay. And I got my final grade back and I got a first, which, like, I have no idea how that happened, guys. I don't know. But it did. I got a first in my degree, and yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. It feels like such a long time ago that I went to uni now, and like so much has changed in that time that it just feels like a different person. Like it doesn't feel like me. Yeah, I got a first in my degree and I can graduate now. I will probably be graduating in January. That's like the graduation spot they've offered me. However, I don't actually know if I'm gonna go. I don't know whether to actually go to graduation. Part of me is like, I don't know, like it's a rite of passage and it's only gonna happen to me once. And then part of me is just like, I don't really care. Like I just said that part of my life is over now, and I don't know if I just kind of want to leave it there, if that makes sense. Also, I forgot to say that during this period when I was at home, I was caring for my mum. So I guess just quickly, like motor neuron disease basically stops you from using the muscles in your body. So she stopped being able to use her legs and her arms and things like that. So obviously she needed a lot of care. Like you can't really do anything for yourself when you can't move your limbs. So my sister, my dad and I all cared for her, and we had to do basically everything for her, like move her if she was uncomfortable, feed her, you know, you can't do anything, you can't shower. So it was just very intense and difficult time. And my mum actually passed away last month, so it was very quick. Like Usually people with that disease, it's an average of 2 years, like, life. But for my mum, it was like 6 months, so it was very quick, it was just horrible, like, it was a horrible experience. I'm not gonna, like, talk about it because I'll just get upset, but so yeah, and now I feel like I'm in another kind of like life transition period, because obviously my mum's gone and now I'm at home and I don't, you know, like, have a job or know what I'm doing kind of thing. Except I do know what I'm doing. I am going traveling is the plan. Before I actually found out about my mum, before all of this, my original plan for after uni was to kind of have like a gap year situation. The original plan was to come home, work until January, and then go off to Australia with my best friend Joanna. That was the plan always. Like, I was gonna kind of have like a little bit of a gap year before I started like my career, I guess. And that is kind of still the plan, except my friend has obviously got a job, because I said, you know, I'm probably not going to be able to go travelling because I didn't know how long my mum was going to be ill for, or like when I would be ready to do things. So she has got a job because she is an absolute queen. Look at her go, getting a job. Proud of her. But I am planning on still going traveling. I've already got a couple of, well, I've got one trip booked before the end of the year, which is to Iceland, which obviously I will vlog. I'm really excited about going. And I'm actually going with my sister and my dad, which will be really nice for us to just get away a little bit. Yeah, so that will be really fun. And then next year I've got like some big trips planned, which I'm really excited for, and I'm excited to vlog them all, and I think it will just be a really good experience. And I kind of haven't got to do as much traveling as I would have liked, and I just really want to, I don't know, I feel like when something so big happens in your life, it makes you realise what is important and what is not important. And I think a lot of the time, this is going like really philosophical for a get ready with me, but who cares? A lot of the time I think we care too much about what other people think, even if we don't realise it. And I know like a lot of people my age are like in these amazing careers, or like they're buying their first houses, and there's a lot of pressure to kind of keep up with that kind of thing. But I just kind of realised that's not what is important to me. Like, I just thought to myself, if my life ends up being a lot shorter than I anticipate it to be, I want to know that I've done like the things that I really wanted to do. And the things that I really want to do is to travel and see things and do things and have an adventure, basically. So that's basically what I'm planning to do. Going on an adventure. And I don't know what's going to happen after that. I've got no plan, but I'm kind of okay with that. I feel like I spent a long time feeling like I needed to plan like every element of my life out, and now I'm just like, do you know what? Let's just trust in the process and go with it and just see what happens, because you can't predict certain things. You don't know what's going to happen. So just do what makes you happy and go with the flow. That's what I think. I know it's really hard coming out of uni and feeling really lost and like you don't know what to do. Especially like, I'm living at home at the moment. My dad isn't making me pay rent. I'm like really lucky, like super privileged. I completely understand like not everyone can just get up and leave or whatever. But I do have some money saved, and that's what I've decided to do with it, to go traveling. So that is the plan. So get excited for some travel videos. Obviously I'll still be making the same videos that I have been making previously, but there'll just be some new ones as well. I also just want to say really quickly, this is probably not relevant to that many people at all, but if you are going through a really shit time, try to remember that everything is temporary. The good things are temporary, which sucks, but also the bad things are temporary, and the bad feelings and horrible times will not last forever, and you won't feel awful forever. Even if it feels like that right now, you won't. because nothing lasts forever. And also that really shitty times make you a stronger person. If you'd have told me what I would have to have gone through like this year at the beginning of the year, I would have been like, no, like no way, I'm not capable of doing that. I do not have the mental strength for that. I can't do it. And I did it. Like, I'm here, I'm standing here, I did it. And it's really awful when you go through something so tragic and just horrible situation, but it's also really empowering. I feel like now I've been through that, I can go through anything. Like, whenever I'm doing something hard, I'm like, this is nothing. Like, this is nothing. That was really deep, wow. But I just thought I'd say that because someone watching this might be going through a shitty time, and I just want you to know that the shitty times, they finish, and that one day you will look back on the shitty times and think, wow, that really shaped me as a person, and it shaped me for the better, hopefully. Because you can take crap and be like, oh, this has ruined my life, my whole life's over, this is it, and get really bogged down by it, or you can carry on and use it to make yourself a better person. And I think it's always better to do the latter, personally. I feel like I've got really sidetracked all the time. I don't even know if I've made any coherent sense whatsoever. When I was caring for my mum, obviously my videos took a dip because, and also just all my online presence, like I was not on Instagram really, anything like that. And that's because obviously as time went on, my mum needed more and more care, like she could do less and less things herself, and it was becoming more and more emotionally difficult as well. So obviously I just had less time and energy to basically film videos. But now I have like all the time in the world basically. So I'm going to be filming a lot of videos, so let me know if you guys want anything in particular. I've already got a lot of things planned. Also, I'm planning on doing Vlogmas, which will be very exciting. So I'm going to be filming every single day of December, obviously until Christmas. And yeah, I haven't really done that many vlogs on here, so that'd be nice, and you guys can get to know me a little bit better, I guess, and like the daily happenings. And I've got so many fun things planned to do with my sister. I'll obviously have that, and then I'm filming some more videos today. So yeah, I'm hoping to get back on it a little bit with the whole content thing. I think that is me done. I'm finished getting ready. I feel like this video was just all over the place. If you are new, then I'm really sorry. Like, I'm not usually like this. I'm not usually so serious, and I'm also not usually so just, I feel like I just word vomited basically the whole time. Don't even know if I'm going to upload this, but hey, if you did enjoy it, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more from me, because obviously as I just said, I'm going to be filming a lot more videos now, please click the subscribe button. I actually have a Primark haul coming up next, which I'm very excited about. I got some really cute things. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling now. I feel like I've spoken enough for a lifetime. I will see you all in my next video. I hope you guys have the best day, the best week. You've got this. I'm so proud of you. You can do anything you set your mind to. I love you so much. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye guys.